Today on Vallo Vision News, off-campus dining has landed in the no flex zone. See how flex points will be affected even more starting next fall.
Plus, Greek Life made a big splash this past week for a good cause. Find out how much they raised for their philanthropy.
And UM is getting ready to celebrate its 129th Founders Day. We've got a preview of the schedule and the keynote speaker. Plus, we'll show you who found the crook.
And later in health headlines, fighting the flu, how you'll be able to get a flu shot without having to leave campus this week. Vallo Vision News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Brayden George.
And I'm Preston Bennett. More changes are coming for UM's Flex Point system, and it'll have a big impact on students' dining options.
Vallo Vision News reporter Meg Wallace joins us live from the CAF now with more. Meg?
Big changes are coming to the way students use their Flex Points. This semester, Flex Points were taken away from off-campus chain restaurants like Jack's and Subway, leaving only locally owned businesses and a few locations on campus, like the CAF, Einstein's, and Two Taco. Student Body President Caleb Jernigan says this is only the beginning of the changes to the Flex Point system, and then more changes will roll out next fall.
Because recently they said that they are fast tracking minimizing flex to getting rid of all options off of campus as of next year. So next fall there will be no flex off of campus.
The university originally planned to phase out Flex Points off campus over the course of a decade, but due to budget concerns, that plan has been sped up to start in fall 2026. The loss of Flex Points off campus will leave fewer options for students with food allergies. Currently, there are a few allergy-safe choices for students on campus. The digital signage used in the cafeteria is not always working, leaving food items without labels. Supply chains issues leave few gluten-free options due to the time they would have to sit out and become stale. However, Student Body President Caleb Jernigan says there are other accommodations.
Go to Disability Services if you hadn't. Talk to them about it. Try to get accommodations because I know specifically one of the accommodations that you can get if you have certain allergies is you can get your own room with your own kitchen in some dormitories.
We'll continue to follow the changes to food options on and around campus for the rest of the semester. Live from the CAF, I'm Meg Wallace. Back to you, Brayden.
Thank you, Meg. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey has appointed UM alum Elena Hadaway Barranco to the University of Montevallo Board of Trustees. Barranco received 2 degrees from the University of Montevallo and currently works at Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School. Barranco's term started September 17th and will end in January of 2032.
Tomorrow marks UM's 129th Founders Day. Seniors should start lining up on Main Quad at 10:15, and Dr. Courtney Bentley will deliver the keynote at Convocation starting at 11 a.m. Founders Day symbolizes seniors reaching one of the last major milestones of their time at UM, and seniors will don their robes for the first time. Following the ceremony, seniors who participated will receive a free lunch in the CAF. The crook has been found. Earlier this morning, this large group of students found the crook near the Bowers Colonnade on Main Quad. These crook finders will be recognized Thursday during the Founders Day ceremony.
In other campus news, Delta Gamma Sorority hosted its annual Anchor Splash Philanthropy event in support of Service for Sight last Wednesday. Students competed in games on campus and in the water. These games helped award points to each participating organization. This year's winner was Alpha Gamma Delta Sorority. The event raised nearly $900 for Service for Sight.
Students across campus are feeling the stress of the semester, and the University Program Council found a unique way to help students relax last week.
Yes, they did. It involved goats. Students spent time playing with baby goats outside of Farmer Hall. The goats were provided by Goat Yoga Beham, who also provided goats for the Goat Yoga event this past August. The next scheduled UPC event is their Haunted Village, which will take place on October 28th. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Instagram, Facebook, and X.
Still ahead on Vallo Vision News, the trend in the labor market that's keeping new jobs from coming available, why job hugging could make it harder for you to find work after graduation.
Plus, flu season is here. See what doctors are saying you need to prepare for.
And later in the Buzz, see how these local motorcycle enthusiasts are building a community and burning some rubber. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to VVN. Fall may mean colorful leaves, hay rides, and pumpkin spice, but it's also the time when flu viruses start to tend to spreading.
And health officials say now is the time to start protecting yourself and loved ones. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more on what to expect for the upcoming flu season.
It's almost that time of year again. Fall signals the start of flu season, which typically starts in October with peaks between December and February.
We're expecting this year to be moderate, but last year was severe. We had more illnesses, more hospitalizations, and more preventable deaths of children.
Dr. Sarah Nozel with the American Academy of Family Physicians says the best protection is to get the flu shot as soon as it's available to you before the season gets into full swing. The CDC recommends everyone 6 months and older, with rare exception, to receive the vaccine, which is trivalent this season, meaning it protects against 3 strains of the influenza virus. Nozel says vaccination can help protect against severe disease.
Your body's ready to take on that fight. So instead of ending up in the hospital with pneumonia, you might have a runny nose for a few days, and you will be much less contagious.
For the first time this flu season, there's also an at-home flu vaccine available in 34 states. Flu Mist is a nasal spray approved for non-pregnant people between the ages of 2 and 49. Nozel says to talk to a doctor to make sure you're eligible to receive it.
You really need to check in if you have any of the medical conditions that would make it not safe to be given. It's for healthy young people.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Doctors say that even if you're not at high risk for getting severely sick from flu, getting a flu shot can help create a community of immunity, which protects those who are more vulnerable, like seniors, pregnant women, and young children.
If you're looking to get your flu shot, Student Health Services is providing a flu vaccine clinic this Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the east side of Main Hall. If you don't have insurance, the shot will cost you $35, but the shot is free with most insurance plans. Just make sure you have proof of your coverage. No appointment is required. Still ahead on VVN, one of McDonald's favorite contests has made a comeback.
Monopoly lovers, find out about some of the prizes you can win. We'll be right back with a look at this week's consumer headlines. As the labor market grinds to a slower pace, job hopping has given way to job hugging.
Yes, that's the term some career experts have coined for employees hanging on to a position for longer than planned. Karen Kafa is in Washington with how to make the most of your job and when it might be time to sharpen your resume.
Offered the best benefits and flexibility, but the slowing labor market has given way to a new trend, job hugging.
Job hugging, as the title suggests, implies that folks out here are really clinging on to their jobs right now, even if they are only somewhat satisfied or even unsatisfied with their job.
The sharp turn leaving many workers unhappy.
They experienced this job market where they had more power, they had more ability to find a new job, to get a raise. And so the whiplash that workers are feeling is part of the reason that I think workers are so sour on the current job market.
Sam DeMace, career expert at ZipRecruiter, says job hugging doesn't have to be a negative. DeMace says workers may not have success in jumping to positions outside of their current company, but can build new skills on the inside.
Go for an internal promotion, go for a lateral move across teams, go for a raise. Now is the time to do that internally because companies are investing in that internal movement and that internal upward mobility.
And during times of economic uncertainty, Glassdoor chief economist Daniel Zhao says even workers who make the most of staying put should stay a step ahead in case layoffs strike.
Prioritize your short-term health, right? So financial security, career, thinking about trying to get your network warmed up so that you can find a job if you are affected.
In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
From Baltic Avenue to the boardwalk, McDonald's popular Monopoly game has returned to U.S. locations. In addition to free food, some of the prizes up for grabs include American Airlines miles, a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and a $1 million cash prize. Game pieces will be scanned into and redeemed in the McDonald's app. The Monopoly promotion was last held in the U.S. in 2014.
Spirit Halloween is expanding its grip on the holiday market. More Spirit Christmas stores are coming soon. Starting in early November, 30 new locations will open in the Northeast and Great Lakes regions. Customers can find decorations and gifts, plus get their picture taken with Santa. The company launched the first 8 Spirit Christmas stores last year. Latino Heat is coming to the Super Bowl 60 halftime show. See how Bad Bunny addressed the controversy about his Spanish language performances during his recent SNL monologue.
Eliza Hyman joins us for The Buzz when we come back. Welcome back to Vallo Vision News.
Buzz anchor Eliza Hyman joins us now with a look at the entertainment and pop culture stories that have us buzzing this week. Eliza, welcome.
Some memories are unforgettable, and some Snapchat memories will now come with a cost. The social media platform is asking its biggest users to pay a monthly fee to keep their memories. That feature started in 2016 and allows people to save videos and photos as opposed to letting them disappear after a while. Since then, more than 1 trillion memories were saved, the company says users who have more than 5 gigabytes worth of memories will get charged. Analysts say Snapchat has about 460 million users per day. There's no word on when users will start being charged. Would y'all pay to keep your Snapchat memories?
Not my Snapchat ones, no. I would pay to keep my other ones, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not paying for my Snapchat memories. I tried to save my memories. Took me like an hour to only get back like 3 months. So I was like, you know what, just let them go. They're done forever.
I don't have enough in Snapchat to want to keep them. Taylor Swift's 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, is shattering records. The album itself sold 2.7 million copies on day one, breaking her personal record for the most albums sold in 1 week. An accompanying movie, The Official Release Party of a Showgirl, earned $50 million globally over the course of 3 days. This marks the biggest album debut event in movie history. The 51st season of SNL kicked off with host Bad Bunny, who was recently announced the halftime performer of this year's Super Bowl. This choice made by the NFL has sparked controversy due to the fact that Bad Bunny performs exclusively in Spanish. When ending his monologue Saturday night, the artist spoke fully in Spanish. Bad Bunny stated, "If you didn't understand it, you have 4 months to learn." Bad Bunny will take the stage for his Super Bowl halftime show on February 8th, 2026. Finally today, the popularity of motorcycles is on the rise. This hobby can help create communities and bring people together. Every Wednesday, this group of local stunt riders gets together to hang out and practice stunts around Birmingham. Typically known within the group as Wild Out Wednesday, everybody meets up to talk, connect, and learn new tricks. Gabe Knight has half a decade of experience on his bike and says this group helped him form new friendships and appreciate riding motorcycles even more.
I've ridden my entire life, but before this, I always rode alone. And it's fun to an extent, but it's just, what's the point of doing this if you can't share it with other people? And coming out here and meeting all these people is just, I feel like phenomenally improved my life and helped me experience things that I never would have experienced another way.
Rain or shine, you can be sure that you will see this group of stunt riders out every Wednesday. Would you guys ever consider riding a motorcycle?
I would consider it, but I don't think I have the ability to even attempt at this moment in time.
Yeah, I don't think my balance isn't good enough. I stick with 4 wheels, not 2. If I go 2, I'm going over to the side.
I can skate. I could never do that. That could never be a possibility for me.
All right. Thanks, Eliza. Remember, there's always more news from our team of reporters on our website, ValloVisionNews.com. That's all the time we have for today's show.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in to Vallo Vision News again next Wednesday.